Folks, I'm recording this video at 1:37 a.m. And that's because this is Primordialis 1.0. It begins now. I was about to go to bed. I was already ready to go to sleep and all that. And right before I went to bed, I'm like, alright, I'll take a look at my Discord. And I saw one message from our dear Iterating. And yeah, the game's out. So, we're gonna give it a little go. Gonna see if anything at all has changed. I'm sure there will be many new things. And yeah, I'm excited to experience them with you. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet and yeah, just because Michaela's asleep and all that, but I'll be doing my best to try and make it as far as I'm dead. I'm gonna do my best to make it as far as we can. Lightning cell is now blue. That's cool. Wow. It's neat. Yeah, let's do a little bit of this. So yeah, I haven't looked at the settings or anything. I should probably do that. That's always an important thing to look at when it comes to a video game. Let's go ahead and pop this guy really quick. He's going after the poor W. Leave that W alone. Looks like he's getting stun locked a bit by the lightning. Lightning, it's one of those things that goes through so many iterations. Because I'm talking a little quiet, I'm gonna turn my music volume down a little bit. There we go. That should be good. And yeah, we can customize our lad a little bit here. How do I want to do this? That is the question. I think we're gonna hit up a little something like that. Get some of these going, and some of these, and we'll just rock a lightning build for now. I don't know what I'm gonna go for. All I know is that I want to, until I find anything new, if there is anything new, I'm just going to try and focus on becoming as powerful as possible. And yeah, just seeing what kind of new stuff we can come across, because I imagine there's going to be new enemies, new zones, that sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know. There's a new guy right there. There's another new guy right there. What's happening? I don't know. Welcome to Primordialis 1.0, everyone. Now, I know that Iterating says he wanted to release the game in like a completed state, like 100% done, but he was encouraged to do some early access, so that's exciting as well, because that means that he's going to get some feedback on all these changes, and we'll see what else he decides to add into the game as well, which is going to be really cool. But wow, what a fucking cool creature. Holy cow. Whoa. He blew himself up. He blew himself up. That was crazy. What do you do? Are you just a friendly little guy? He seems like he might be just a friendly little guy, and I'm hurting him. That's crazy. Okay, that guy got blown up. That guy got destroyed. I'm level 8 now. I should ramp up my lightning a little bit. We're gonna keep things simple for now. We're not gonna worry about going too crazy. I just need to maximize my my lightning damage. Right now we don't really have anything to go too crazy with. This guy's still alive. That's crazy. Some sort of oh my goodness, some sort of spike or something would probably help a little bit. But yeah, you can see lightning peels right through the hard cell there, which is very nice. But yeah, I guess this could end up being a lot of people's first Primordialis video, seeing as how this is 1.0. If that's the case, then welcome on in. I'm Alias. Primordialis is a video game made by Kyler, aka Iterating, and they are a super fan of Noita, and they watch my streams when they're able. And yeah, I've been supporting him a little bit wherever I can by playing his game. And if you like what you see, then you should definitely pick it up on Steam. I actually don't know what the price tag is just yet, because there's been a free demo that's been ongoing this entire time. I need to figure out where these missiles are coming from. This is really cool. And what do we have over here? That's electricity again. You can see... Hang on. 3.5 biomass. So my total biomass is 31 out of 60. If I drop that, it goes to 19 out of 60. The green was a little confusing there. I thought it was going to reduce my biomass for some reason. It doesn't make sense, but I thought that's what it was going to do. You are a little missile chariot. That's super cool. Very cute little guy. Stop blowing me up, though. Oh, he's a little bit of a problem guy, isn't he? A little bit of a problem dude. He's got... Are those spikes on his back? I don't think so. Ooh, the poison. Beautiful. But yeah, it's super late. I just got done a super long stream, so there's a good chance my voice kind of just fails me at some point here. But I'm going to be taking a sip here because I'm already feeling it a little bit. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, this is going to be just like a late night, or I'm going to release it when the game comes out, so like 10:42 a.m. I think is the timer, which Caluresis gave me, so we'll play around with that. Look at this guy. Wow. Wow, he's cool. He's so fucking cool. Look at the way he jumps around. That is so cool. That is sick. I'm gonna have to redo my dissection video, I guess. I'll have to do a 1.0 update. If this is indeed 1.0, I don't know what number they're going to give it. But yeah, you can see there's a seed there in the bottom left. I wonder if you can go and visit other people's seeds and stuff now. It could be possible. What's that? What's this? Oh, that's the S! How'd the S get over there? I don't know. It's crazy. I should pick up some of these extra materials. We've got feeler cell and always on. Those are both great. Those are both very good. How do I want to use these? That is the question. We could have a couple always on jets, but I need to size up for that if I want to do that line. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more HP for now. I think that's pretty good. What do we have over here? Is that an always on? Power switch. Power switch is great. Very good. I could leave my lightning always on and then have my my jets be the optional ones. That's kind of the line I'm thinking of right now. That might be the best angle to take. I think that's what we'll do. So we'll do a little bit of this action, and then we'll have a couple of these, like that. And we'll have some of these there. And we're gonna shrink down our... Are we gonna shrink down our body plan? I don't know. I think we might go wide. We're gonna go wide with it. And then we'll do like a wrap around instead. So we'll have this be along the whole bottom. And then we'll have like, I don't know. Let's do like some of these. I think this is kind of a cool design. And we'll have these be the things that control us. It's kind of cool. I don't really do these tendril strategy too often. I'm gonna need something to bulk us up a bit. I think this is going to reduce the... Yeah, that's gonna reduce the any problems that we've got there, which is cool. Yeah, this is a little bit of an experimental design, obviously, but I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be pretty decent. We'll see. Cool. It's a little bit wonky. It's a lot wonky, but it's cool. Oh, that guy's actually... Is this guy actually going... He's got ghost cells on him. That's so cool. Wow, wow, wow. So that's not a pacifist enemy. It's like they explode when you start hitting them. There's more electricity again. I've seen a lot of electricity so far. Or explosives, rather. This guy seems like super injured. Wow, wow, wow. He died so fast. A lot of these new explosive enemies are very, very cheap. which is interesting to see because all the designs of the modern creatures, of the creatures that came after the earliest ones were super expensive, and these ones being very cheap is an interesting dichotomy. It seems like the design of the creatures has changed once again. I gotta do this really quick so I don't kill myself. Not exactly the cleanest design. Clearly there's some work to be done here, but that's okay. We're just trying to survive for now. And I'll definitely hit up some speedy cells. I love me some speedy cells. They are oh so good. And we'll just go ahead and replace these guys with it. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I gotta be careful not to go too fast. This is a very goofy fish. Break away. Don't mind if I do. Break away. Definitely one of the best cells in the game, as far as I'm concerned. Just is so versatile. I'm bad at the video game. Just get rid of those really quick. It's gonna have to. That's probably gonna happen every now and then with this build. I'm gonna have to turn everything off and on. I don't know. I might get rid of the jets. The jets aren't really that good compared to the acceleration on this build. Later on, the acceleration will become better, but I think for now that's fine. You know what? I think that's what we'll do. We'll adjust this back to being these, and then we'll go ahead and give ourselves the speed instead of the jets. Something along that line looks pretty good. I like that. Cool. And maybe we connect this a little bit more so that way it's not as wobbly. It's not too bad. And we're still pretty quick with it, which is good. Ooh, hard cells. Very nice find. So yeah, blue lightning, huh? I guess it, like, the lightning is blue, so... And it always has been. Unless my brain is just being assimilated in the middle of the night. It's quite possible, I suppose. Vampirism is an exceptional combination cell. Very cool. What would I want to use with Vampirism, though? That's the question. There's a couple of good options. I don't think I've got any of them, though. Let me know what your favorite Vampirism combinations are. My brain is working, I promise. I promise. Not late. It's not incredibly late at night. What are you talking about? I'll have to think on it. It could be really good with... I mean, with electricity, like, I don't know. I don't think electricity makes sense, right? Because what am I getting out of that? It doesn't give me, like, ranged healing. If it did, that would be incredible. What if it did, though? What if it did give ranged healing, though? That'd be so sick. Oh, man. It doesn't make sense for it to be programmed like that. Because that would make it so, like, explosions could vampire heal you. Is Calyresis that cool? I think after Apache's that cool. I don't think he's that cool by default. He's pretty fucking cool, but that's some next level cool. That's like some broken shit. We'll see if that ever happens. I dream of that happening. They are throwing stuff at me, dude. There we go. Electricity's putting in good work. Electricity's weird. It's always been in like a weird state where it's always like it's simultaneously underpowered and overpowered all the time. At the very start of the game, it does tickling damage, and then by end game, you're nuking the entire screen plus yourself. And there's very rarely any in between. It's interesting. I mean, interesting thing to deal with. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do with the electricity on this run. I kind of want to superpower a radiant cell, but those are pretty rare. What are these guys? Whoa. 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 Oh, it's a summoner. This tiny little front part is okay, so it's summoning these little guys that are following him around. And I don't know what he's doing yet. But he's dead. Now I feel bad. I don't know what his deal was. I don't know what these guys do. Do they have poison on them, or are they just little guys? They don't really seem to do anything. Maybe that was a pacifist creature. It was just a little guy. Possible. These missiles are unbelievably pathetic. I've never seen anything quite like it. It takes skill to make a missile go that slow. Especially with with the dang thing attached to it, the jet. And with the jet, it's that slow. There we go. Let's get a quick kill. Oh, this guy's injured. Let's see if we can take advantage. Oh, I don't think we got there in time. That's okay. We'll poke away at him. Beautiful. But yeah, it's crazy that Caluresis... I feel like he made this game so fast. I don't know if anyone else felt that way, but like... I don't know. Some games, it feels like they're in development forever. And Primordialis, it really came along so quickly. And it makes me wonder... Like, I really hope Caluresis does well. And I'm really curious what is next for Primordialis and this developer. Like, what do you think? What does Kyler do from here? That's my question. Let me know what you think. Like, obviously, you know, the dream is to get a couple patches for this game. That's always awesome to get a little bit of bonus content for the game that you love. But what would you want to see, like, added? I'm not sure yet. I mean, more regions, I guess, is the big one. I feel like encountering new regions is always, like, so exciting. That's such a cool enemy. That is so freaking sweet. Okay, looks like we've kind of wandered over toward the boss here, which is cute. It's kind of what I was hoping to achieve. This guy's pretty much doomed as soon as I get my electricity locked on him. There we go. Not sure how well this boss will hold up. Probably pretty well, all things considered. He's slowly getting poked away. He kinda reflects the electricity a little better than a lot of enemies. I don't think it's as bad as heat. I think heat is particularly awful against this first boss, but I think electricity is okay. Yeah, he's starting to get poked at. There we go. Whoa, what's this? Replaces your turning ability to move sideways. Your base cell radius is halved. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my god. These are so fucking cool. I want to be small, I think. Oh my god, I'm tiny. Oh my god, what can I do with that? I'm so susceptible to explosives now. Whoa. I'm just trying to think of like all the things that are possible with that. It's so fucked up. So, like, my surface area is smaller, which means that my electricity is closer together. Spikes would be closer together. Explosives are more dangerous to me now. Yeah, that's weird, dude. Obviously, enemies like this kind of have an advantage over me, too, because they're so much bigger. Oh, man, that's so weird. It's really, really interesting. See if we can get a couple more kills, and we'll go on to the next floor. Oh, that guy just got destroyed. Oh, we got a jetfish. That's a really dangerous creature no matter what. Let's see if we can cram ourselves up against the wall and pray we don't get destroyed by this thing. Oh, man. Oh, Nelly. Oh, jeez. Okay, thank you. Thank you, shieldfish. You're my friend. But I must kill you as well. There are no survivors. Okay. I gotta look around. There's gotta be some new stuff. I need to explore the dark. I plan on making this a long-ish run, assuming I can survive. So I will do everything that I can to live. Vampirism is interesting. What are you? What are you? Okay, another new guy. Another completely new guy. What's that? Is that... That's mind control. I never really figured out mind control. I'm gonna have to... By the way, today is the 30th. Like I said, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, nearly 2 o'clock now. I will be streaming Primordialis, as well as a couple of other games, so keep an eye out for that. And, yeah, it'll be primarily Primordialis Day, but I'll probably open up with Soul Glass, because the devs are super cool for that game too, and I want to show off the stuff. Apparently, if my gameplay goes well, then I'll be on the stream, the Steam stream, which is cool. That's always fun. It's always fun to be featured on that. But yeah, keep an eye out for the stream today. So we've got Venom, we've got Electricity. We could do some breakaway Venoms, which could be kind of sick. What else is the other? So we could do heat pumping. Can we pump heat more efficiently into like a smaller space, do you think? I feel like that might be a thing. And obviously we've got Vampirism that we can go back for. Vampirism or Vampirism Mix. I feel like Vampirism Mix could be really good. So there are explosive enemies on this floor, and they're my big fear, I think. I think that's what I'm most afraid of. But we'll see. Okay, let's see how fast this heat affects this creature. Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Is it just me, or was that really fast? Because I've got like so many cells in such a small area affecting the thing. So I think this is going to be most effective for creatures where it's like the cell coverage is really important. Wow. It seems really fast. I could be... Maybe I'm fooling myself, but I don't know. It does seem really fast. Although, that said, the lightning does seem better. I don't know. We do have breakaways, and we have hearts, and I have some biomass to play with. Trying to think of the best course of action here. I think I'm gonna go for a long one of these. I'm gonna have a long tail. Let's see how that plays. And, I don't know, I might want to turn on my side for this part. Not really sure. I think we're gonna do it like that, and I'm gonna move these into the center of the tail. Like so. Okay. Something like that. And then these need that. This is a really fat tail. A little bit more than what I wanted. I'm gonna dump some of my hearts into the tail as well. That way I can regenerate a little faster. And we can shrink this body plan down a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some interior hard cells. I'm gonna have 2 layers. Something like that. And some exterior hard cells to sort of defend all of that. Or speed cells, rather than to keep myself moving quickly. And we can cut off a bit of this tail again. There we go. So yeah, a bit of a build change. We'll see how this plays. It's a little bit tricky to aim. Really, more Vampirism. Vampirism poison could totally be an option. No, Vamp poison is kill. That's how you die. Don't do Vamp poison. That's silly. I thought about it for a moment, and then I realized the hell that I'd be putting myself through. Purple lightning. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so you can see this guy is, like, super poisoned. But, like, if I pop him, I'm going to die. It's really scary. Okay, we got him. So I don't know if the poison's more effective, but it seems like the lightning is more effective, and the burn is more effective. Wow! Laser enemy! They're real! Holy shit. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh, this guy's on my ass. Here we go. We got him. I do not love these laser enemies. They're super scary. Wait, are they firing laser... is it laser-guided missiles, maybe? Is that what I just saw? That's kind of what it looked like. His tail isn't hitting as well as I'd like. Look at this. What are you doing? Oh my god, they're so cool. What is that? What is that technique? That's incredible. This thing is so weird to control, by the way. I gotta get after this guy. I cannot let him get away with his shenanigans. There we go. Okay. I'd love to kill these guys, but it's easier said than done. This one's like 99% dead. There we go. Hopefully I can take advantage here. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we know that these guys are like completely immune to most of the shenanigans that we've got available. It's so cool that lightning changes colors now. So yeah, this guy's not gonna die to any of my shenanigans, I think. We might as well just leave them be. Yeah, let's just keep looking for good stuff, I think. That's pretty much the play. Trying to find some more goodies. The shrunken body plan is so crazy to me. Because it's like... You really have to think about how that is useful for it to be useful at all, I feel. Okay, that guy's dead. Whoa, spooky. Okay, nice little tail 360. I'm definitely seeing like an attack pattern forming with this thing a little bit. I'm wondering if I should transfer to more tail. Whoa, what are those? What are those explosives? I don't know. I don't know if those are explosives. I don't know what was creating those. I haven't seen it yet. Oh my god, this thing's so fast. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa! Whoa! It's so fast! It's so fast! Holy shit, that's the thing that we saw earlier. Okay, I cannot be in here. This can't be how things go. Okay. We're alright. That guy almost slammed me. That was scary. The poison's doing a great work. Poison's doing wonderful work for me. And then weakening them up for the kill shot. If you want to kill this jellyfish with me, that is totally chill by my standards. Seems good, man. I can't believe how fast that creature was. And they seem to have, like, really excellent control, too. Which is the scariest part. Like, the thing about programming, like, a bot in this game is that they have perfect control over the physics. And because of that, they can have, like, just absolutely inhuman movement. Something that, like, a person can't achieve. And that creature was kind of moving like it might have that level of ability. Like, just super pilot sort of thing. Which is really interesting conceptually to try and balance. And I'm curious if that's exactly what was happening, or if that's just in my mind. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I have to play around it some more, I think. Love this guy to get like, super poisoned and die instantaneously. There we go. This guy's taking ages to kill. I'm just gonna ignore him. We learn... What is that? Whoa... I'm seeing some fucking shit, dude. I'm seeing some shit. Whoa, they're so fast. Did you see how fast that was? Holy cow. I don't even know where they went. What is this guy doing? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa. Whoa. 96 deaths witnessed. You can press tab to see your final body plan now. Okay. Wow. That was awesome. That was so different. That was so different from all my other runs. That was extremely cool. We're gonna go explosive. I'm gonna do some explosive gaming. I love me a good splody boy. Let's go ahead and do the classic, the bacteria build. So all you gotta do, oh, wrong material. All you gotta do is little one of these guys. Put some hearts in there for now. We'll fill that in with that. You get a nice long tail, and on the end of the tail, you get a couple of explosives. One of these, and then a little bit of this for some drag reduction. So we'll make it so you can move nice and good. This keeps the explosive nice and far away. It's a very reliable build for the majority of the game. And we'll see how far it can take us. But expect me to swap things out, make things a little more exciting for everyone involved, including myself. But yeah, we'll just expand this build a little bit. And we don't want to do more explosives yet, because the regeneration time of the explosives is really important. So we're even going to put a heart down on this part, so that way it will hopefully help it regenerate faster. I'm going to move it up one so it's not exploding that part. And we'll just go for something like that. So yeah, this is going to take some minor adjustments to get wow! That's so cool. Wow, what a little guy. So he's got like a mace tail that he flings around. I've tried this build before. It's really bad. But I respect them trying it as well. That's fun. Ooh, that guy seems pretty injured. Nope, not anymore. Wow. He dies fast. Dies really fast. Okay, we got speed, which is just a no-brainer, and sticky is also pretty good. We might have to play around with the sticky at some point. Let's go ahead and add a bunch of these on, like so. We've got a lot of room for some additional hearts, and hearts are key, so I'm just gonna add a whole bunch. Whole whack of hearts. Expand a little bit. We might want to lengthen the tail as well. That might be the next thing on the docket here. But I don't think I need more explosives just yet. I think we're doing well. I don't know, normally I do a much longer tail than this, but I'm trying out some... I want to do like an explosive movement build. I think that would be a lot of fun. I might rush down the boss and see if I can't get some cool stuff like that. And see what kind of upgrade we end up with. Because that upgrade was so compelling. It's so damn cool. I really like it. I think that's like one of the biggest things this game was missing, was more wacky mutations. Ways to mutate your creature. Ah, I'm going to die. Oh my god. I thought for sure I was going to explode to that guy. Okay. I'm surprised these guys aren't dying faster to those explosives, but that time I got them. That time they died just fine. This guy's running away. Oof, that's a lot of acid. This guy's bulky. The bulky boy. There we go. Got a couple more goodies up here. Hard sell. It's very good. Actually a very easy sell when you think about it. Because it's good and I want it. It's not much of a joke even. Okay, you're being really annoying, and I need you to move. What is even happening? Okay. Give me the light cell. It's a nice little boom. Okay, we need to make some adjustments to our build. First off, we're going to do some light cells here. We're just going to give ourselves the ability to not have to worry about the destruction of these. I'm going to move the heart up even further. And I guess I'll do like one heart cell here. And yeah, that should be good. We got like a hard cell shield. And then the heart behind that. That's not bad. And we've got a lot of room for some more goodies. I think we're going to expand our build. Just become even wider. Do I need to be wider? I don't really need to be wider. I guess I could go longer. Maybe that's the play. Maybe we go longer instead of wider. We can do this. And then get rid of these. Greens on the outside. And whites on the inside. It's getting to be expensive, but hopefully we can make it. Okay. Let's just clean that up a bit. There we go. That looks good. Moving at a nice, consistent pace. I think I maybe slowed down a little bit, surprisingly. I was expecting this to go a little faster even, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So yeah, as far as defensive builds go, this is quite strong. Offensively, a little bit struggling in the chase down game. But that's not that big of a deal, as far as I'm concerned. Because most creatures will come after you. And you don't have to worry about the whole rundown thing. There's only a handful of enemies that don't chase you down. That hurt really bad. This goes to show how in danger I really am from my own build. I might want to make some adjustments. In fact, I will. I'm going to add some hard cells on this part of the body. Something like that. I might expand the tail a little bit too. Something along that line. Yeah, it did not feel great when I exploded there. Look at how far that guy got launched. That was crazy. I think it was because we knocked the teeth off him. Whoa! The color looks way different than the green. That's funny. You're looking in rough shape, brother. Not looking too healthy. Okay, let's... Oh, what's that? That's a... Is that speed? I think right now it's not really worth combining with stuff like that right now. Unfortunately. A lot of the combo cells feel a little weak. I think they need to make the costs a little better. But maybe that's just in my head. If you guys are coming up with all sorts of actually useful combination cells, let me know. Because I've been struggling to come up with stuff that's actually been very useful, unfortunately. Been more like, it's convenient that it's in like a 2-in-1, but I'd rather just have the less expensive version of each most of the time. That's kind of the vibe. You guys are bouncing all over the place. And they just kind of end their own lives. Interestingly. That hurt a little bit. You are quite unique. I thought that was a different enemy, but apparently that was some sort of, like, smokescreen creature. It's quite neat. So these guys just bounce around, and then if they get close to something, they explode. It's quite unique. Quite weird design. Ow. I like that they changed the way that looks. The fact that you can kind of tell you're meant to... Or it's meant to be destructible is cool. Okay, nice. What's that? Heal from your cells. Heat. Oh, wait. Heat from your cells will be negated. What? Like, to what extent? Like, you just... You can't use heat anymore? Like, are you just freezing now? I don't know what that means exactly, but I need it. We got a laser. Okay. So does that mean my lasers can't generate heat? Or does that mean that I can't be heated up by lasers? This honestly seems like it might be a bad thing. Because heat looping was really, really strong So this might not be as OP as it seems. We'll try it out really quick. So we're generating no heat. Let's just go ahead and do a little bit of this. Okay, we're generating exactly 0 heat. Are we generating no heat on enemies as well? Curious how this works with an explosive. Like, I assume the explosive isn't gonna superheat either. Heat is negated. Hang on. Is it all heat or is it my heat? Heat from your cells will be negated. Heat from your cells will be negated. So what do you use this for? You can freeze things. Maybe. Yeah, so you can freeze enemies. What do you use this for? If it's all heat is negated, how do you do anything with it? Like, I guess you can use it for CC, right? I like freeze this guy. He's not gonna be allowed to play the game anymore. Maybe? Hang on. Let's turn this on its side. We're gonna make an adjustment. So let's just start fresh really quick here. I'm gonna do one of these. And we're gonna do one of these. And then maybe some of this. Maybe some of these. And we've got our classic flashlight design set up here. Okay, good. Hearts. Okay, so this is like what a normal early game laser build looks like, right? For me, at least, pretty, not far off a basic laser design. So, if this froze this enemy, they would start moving slower. But obviously it deals no damage. Wow, this is weird. It doesn't seem to slow them. Maybe it does? Maybe it's just negligible? I think I'm gonna have to try a radiant variant. I need a radiant cell in order to make this really pop. Because if I can get like a superheated radiant, I could turn everything into ice cubes and be the only thing that can move. And I could see that being valuable. I think that's what our objective is going to be. I think that's what we're going to aim toward. But for now, these lasers do nothing. So we'll have to abandon that as our option. Let's get a little bit spicy, shall we? We're gonna play some dangerous games. See if we can win some stupid prizes. Okay. Well, something like that. And... no, I don't like that. I don't think I should be using any light cells on this design. I think it's a little too silly. Okay. Thinking a little something like this. Probably gonna want, like, stopper. So this is just to prevent me from going too fast. Well, that didn't do its job. Fuck. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd take that much damage, I'm sorry. Okay, we've got spikes. Can't go wrong with spikes, right? You'd have to fuck up pretty bad to die with spikes. Let's see how we do. I might go for a very traditional build. We'll see. Get some extra hearts, and I'm gonna actually just undo the whole design, and we'll start fresh. So I'm thinking a couple hearts. That's like, yeah, that's probably good. And we'll do a couple of these. I'm gonna try to make this thing go forward fast, like that. I'm gonna try doing my build a little differently from how I normally do. So normally I put my seekers on the back, so that way it's way faster going backwards than it is going forward. But this time I'm going to try and make it so it can actually go forward at a decent speed and have a little bit of butt defense with a spike like that. And we'll just maximize HP from here, I think. So yeah, this is a little bit different from how I normally build my creatures, but it's good to mix things up. Because you never know when you're going to find something that works way, way better than your standard build. Do something like that. That looks good. Ugh, it's so slow. That's my biggest concern, is that it'd be really slow. Yeah, my biggest concern has come to fruition. I'm gonna get eaten alive. Holy smokes, that was close. That was not pleasant at all. I think I should probably make some more adjustments to my build immediately. This just isn't working. It doesn't make sense. It's an illogical build. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the standard method that I use, because I think it's better. We'll do something like this. It's still a little bit different from how I normally build my creatures. Wow, we've got a lot of hearts. What the frick? Got so many hearts. No, not that many. Not that many hearts, but like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So many hearts. I can definitely play with that. Remember, the 2 long spikes are really good, because they actually give you a little bit of extra power over the 1 long spike. Try something like this out. I feel like this is going to have some kind of ass control. Let's find out. Oh my god. Yeah, its forward momentum's really bad, but anything that bumps into me will die, so maybe if we can find something to help us move faster, that's what we'll aim for. I'm gonna, like, zoom in and look at this thing. Ow, don't eat me, you jerk. That's rude. Obviously, my 2 AM play is not ideal, but that's okay. Oh, we got Angry Cell right away. That's huge. Angry Cell is the one. That is the good one. That is Proximity. Proximity is like a little bit weird. It's okay as a landmine, but I'd rather just have something that switches on permanently. Okay. We're gonna go with some traditional homing spike enemies, I think. That seems like the play. All we need is a breakaway. We'll be set to go. We will be fully prepared. Whoa, what is that? What are those? What is this? What are you? You look terrifying. I'm gonna poke you. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Holy shit, it hurts so bad. What is it? I don't know what that is. What is it? What? Maybe that was like poison. That hurt really bad. It was awesome. Okay. I guess that looked like a very painful death. Okay. We got light cells, and we got heart cells, and we got hesitant. I like hesitant quite a bit, but I don't think it's really going to fit in this. But we've also got linking. Linking is like if you're doing some super endgame shenanigans, you get like phasing, and you want to stack up some sort of infinite power loop. You can do some crazy stuff with that. It's very, very potential. What is happening to my brain? Come on, just die. Just die, please. Just die. Consider it. Thank you. Thank you for considering it. Yeah, this guy's really cool. I like this enemy a lot. They really outdid themselves at this final patch. Keith was telling me that he did some extra credit, and he was making some additional enemies after he was like done with his contract. And I guess these are them, so make sure everybody thanks both Caluresis and Keith in the comment section for making an excellent game. And of course, we can't forget Fracture for making the music. Thank you, Fracture, for saving me from the infinite loop of pain that we used to have. Thank you. Okay. Not that it was bad, but like, you know, listening to it on loop forever was pain. For sure. I like how I can just get close to these guys and die. It's very convenient. Very highly convenient. I just ran through all the poison. What a goober. What an absolute fool. Okay. There we go. We got him. Alright. Let me make a quick little drone to send out. I'm going to... So, somebody in the comment section was telling me about how they copied a... They copied the creature from the species list and did their design. I'm going to do something kind of similar, but I'm going to copy my speed design. So like my speedrun design, which is here. No, not here. No, not here. Early speedster. So I'm gonna do something along this line. Hang on. So can I like bring this up and then like, oh, and then like select and copy it and then hit Control Z and bring back this and then bring this in? I can. That's fucking awesome. That's so cool. Okay. I don't think... Okay, he's designed on the other axis. That works for me. I can work on that axis. Okay. So we're going to adjust our build to fit that. Let's go ahead and get you right here. And I'm going to delete this part, and then we're going to do... I'm going to do a trailer system, so we're going to keep it very simple. Breakaway. So we want breakaways along here. And then when these activate from me hitting spacebar, it will activate this and this, which will give this thing full control and have 2 HP. And this thing will control super well because I know it'll control super well because I designed it too. So, yeah, this thing is very, very consistent little guy. So hopefully when the enemy takes control, or when my guy takes control of it, it'll be really good. That's the plan. I kind of want more power than this for my speed. I'm gonna do this. And I think that'll help it a little bit. And then we're going to have... I could expand it a bit and make it stronger. But let's see where we're at with our points. I'm gonna do a little bit of slippery. Like so. I'm gonna have my feelers on the front, because that will minimize the weirdness of the control up here. And then we're going to build out our base. And we're gonna do interior light cells just as cushioning, because this is a spot where creatures shouldn't be able to get to. If they're already there, then I'm dead. So that's kind of the idea behind that. We're gonna have a layer of hard cells defending us from explosives, and then along the outside we will stick with. I don't want to do pure slippery, because it's not going to work well, but I could alternate slippery and hard. And that would actually probably be pretty good. We'll try that. That's something that I haven't done before yet. I'm trying to vary up my builds as much as possible. Since, you know, gotta keep things interesting. Gotta keep things exciting. That way I can continue to enjoy Primordialis to the max. Okay, this looks really nice. I like the way this build looks. Okay. Moves. Good. These fire off pretty fast. I think that fired off at a target. It's a little slow. I'm gonna take these off and go pure slippery along the front. Like that. That's a lot better. I like that more. Maybe we should round this out a little more, because it'll look nicer. And then we could have some more, like, exoskeleton sort of deal here, because that's kind of fucking cool. Kind of sick. I really liked the scaled design of the one creature that I dissected earlier. The poison shooter from the first zone, I think looks really cool. So I'm trying to duplicate that a little bit. These don't need to be slithering. They could just be light cells. And we can probably just make these light cells as well. And we're a little bit overdoing it, I think. There we go. That's better. Okay. See how these things fare. Wow. You guys are actually bad at aiming. I can control these guys better than they can. Huh. Interesting. They're okay. They spin out a surprising amount. I don't do that when I use that thing. Interesting. More angry cells. I don't think there's any reason to have more than one. Unfortunately. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, when they hit, they do great. But they also miss a lot, too. Maybe they just miss when they don't have anything to aim at. I don't know. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. They seem pretty okay at aiming overall. We might need to make some more adjustments. I think I might need to make it longer. I think that'll help. If I give it more seekers and I make it longer. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, where can I sacrifice? I really can't. Let me get a level up, and we'll continue with adjusting the build. I think that's probably the best option here. Do we have always on? We do. I'm saving always on because it's really good if you get like light or phasing or whatever. Really effective with those. I haven't gotten phasing since I don't know. I think I've gotten it once since the cell change strategy, where you have to pick them up manually. Oh my, what are you guys doing? They just kind of swarm you a little bit, huh? It's weird. Not exactly effective, but a little annoying. This thing moves really weird. I'm just not using my WASD right now, and it's it's so weird. It like does like a you can see it, right? It does like a snapback. That's so strange. And then sometimes when it hits a wall, it can like spin out. It feels like the Slip Star from Kirby Air Ride, where sometimes it just controls normal, and then other times it just fucking... Wait, no, it's not the Slip Star. What's the one that like sometimes spins out? It's the red one. The slip star is the yarn one that is always slippery, right? I'm thinking of the red triangle where it steers normally and then sometimes it just like spins out chaotically. What's that one called? I don't remember. You might know. If you're old like me. I just hit 30. I turned 30 4 days ago. It's kind of crazy. Time flies. I didn't know where I'd be when I was 30, but I didn't think I'd be sitting at home playing video games and talking to myself. I thought I'd be sitting at home playing video games. I didn't think about the talking to myself part. That part was just extra. This guy's really not... He's not having it. Just kind of munching up all my guys. There you go. Eat one of those, you bastard. Consume all. There we go. Grab all of that. This thing's still chasing me. Wow. It's impressive. Okay, so I want to expand this design a little bit. So first thing I'm going to do is more seekers. I want a bunch more seekers. Like that. And then I'm just going to put the spikes on this part. And hopefully... Better now? I don't know. Would this make it better? Maybe. It improves my aim. So hopefully it improves their aim too. That's kind of the hope. That's the hope and the plan. There you go. Try one of those on for size. Seems good. The hearts are defended because it's really far back too. They definitely seem to have an easier time aiming. They also seem to be a little bit slower though. Man, those guys pulled the trigger early. I feel like if I had a button that just made me self-destruct, I would be pretty reserved with it most of the time. I'd have to know for sure to press it. And I don't know, I guess it's like an instinctual thing if you're a creature that has a self-destruct button. I don't know if there are any creatures in nature that have those, though. Probably. Nature's fucking crazy, dude. They have everything. It's pretty wild. Like, not quite Baneling level, but like... I mean, there's probably... There's plants that do that for sure. Like, without question. There's no way there isn't a plant that does that. And that still kind of counts. That guy got eaten. I'm trying really hard to get to the boss, but I'm actually struggling a lot. I apologize for that. Kind of getting caught up on this floor a little bit. Speed. My guy. Get in here. Speed is probably my favorite generic cell. Just so nice to go faster for... Just no real reason other than because you said so by equipping the speed cell. Ah, no more jumping for you. What do we got here? Balloons and seeker cells. Or not seeker cells, feeler cells. I've got a newfound respect for feeler cells. After seeing all the creatures that use them. And I would like to experiment them with them more myself. That said, I don't really have any purpose to on this build, so we will keep it simple, because I've already died twice. And we have to balance the experimentation with the visiting new things. It's a mix of those two things that I need to do in this episode to best show you everything that I can. Although that said, by the time this video is out, the video game will also be available, so make sure you go buy it right away, and just throw me on your second screen. That'd be good. I'd appreciate it. The viewership definitely helps a lot. Literally feeds me and my family. My family of me and my girlfriend. It counts. Definitely counts, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get this guy. Died pretty fast. These guys are all bouncing around like crazy. I might have to iterate on this design a little bit more. I could probably... I don't know. Less is more when it comes to spikes. Sometimes you just want like a couple of really well-placed spikes. But I would love it if this thing, like, was a little bit better against enemy spike users. I think that would help out a lot. Also, is it just me, or did they shrink the first floor a little bit? It's funny, because there's so many... I feel like that's such a big strat in a game. Is just make the gameplay a tiny bit snappier by shrinking the levels. I remember Endo did that for Scholar of the Arcane Arts. Another very good video game. A very cool video game with your time dead to the basic enemy, and we got smaller cells and strafing. I'm so sorry. Okay. Shit. I'm not cutting the video. I'm not cutting the video. This is real time. This is important. It's all important. You gotta see it. Even if I'm being a shitter, I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Why is it over there? I don't know. I don't know. Give me early speedster, and then I'll dump these. And then we'll get a couple extra hearts. That's 1 over biomass. Okay, there we go. And then hopefully we get everything we need. That was unfortunate. That was my bad. I just kind of got caught off, and they fucking crushed me. I'm genuinely surprised how fast they were able to kill me. It's quite surprising. As I said multiple times, as I continue to say, let's go ahead and just put that there. Give me some hearts, and we'll get moving. Don't really have too much to worry about. There we go. We'll just... You know, I don't even need to clean it up, because I'm about to find the exact perfect things. Peripheral neuron. Don't need that. Hard cell, vamp. I'll definitely... I'm gonna consider vamp more closely this time. And we got all those, which is awesome. So we can go for vampire speedster. We can just go super tank mode, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I might even overcharge my my jets on this run. So we're gonna go for big jet line like this, and we'll have a couple of these. We're gonna have we got double hard cells. Whoopsie, whoopsie doopsie. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of this, and we will. A little bit of that. I don't know. That's tough. Tough to make that call on these ones. Yeah, a little bit of hard cell mixed in there should be good. We'll go for these double length spikes. Very strong. And the only issue that I'm facing right now is that we're a little compact, so I'm gonna lengthen just a little bit. It's important to do that because it makes you less vulnerable to a lot of really dangerous things. So even if it's like not all hearts or whatever, it's better to do. Okay, so yeah, we're slow as balls is the main issue with this, but we're going to adjust that to not be unfathomably slow. Wow, this is really bad. I've been seeing other people succeed with like builds that I never dreamt of, which is just like raw, unadulterated spike massing, and I'm genuinely surprised by it because like I don't know. I've always been like, would I rather have a spear or some abomination? And most of the time I'm like, yeah, a spear makes sense to me. I think I'll go for a spear, thanks. The reason why we are out of control is because of our heart cells. So if we add some heart cells to the back, we should have some more control of our creature. And yeah, that's that. Maybe we add Vampirism. I watched the Van Helsing movie. I imagine there's like a million Van Helsing movies, because who doesn't love making a story about a badass monster hunter? But yeah, the Vlad was very goofy, and he had his 3 wives. That's probably all you need to know which one I'm talking about if you've seen the movie. It was good. It was funny. Funny and also like quite good action. I enjoyed it a fair bit. And I'm surprised I hadn't seen it all the way through before. It was great because it was actually like during a thunderstorm, which was very apt for the movie. Although that said, we did end up experiencing a power outage at one point. We had to finish the movie like a subsequent night. But thankfully, in that night, there was also a thunderstorm, just out of the blue, randomly. So it worked out. It's been very rainy weather, Canada. At least in my part of Canada. Which I am definitely 100% for. I'm a big fan of the rain. Rain is pog. As long as it's not causing giant fires across the country. But it's supposed to prevent that as well, you know? Ideally. Just do a bunch of murder. Run on down here. Got a lot of enemies chasing us, but I'm not too worried about them because we are just fully tanked up. So I guess my biggest fears at this point, because I'm super small, are explosives and I guess like new enemies that I don't really know what they do would be really dangerous. But we've got the hardened defenses, which is going to defend us from majority of things. You can see we can just kind of like get up against a wall. Enemies can't really do much about it. That's decent. We could get like an anchor and try to do something around that. That could be a fun concept, especially if we can get strafe. Strafe seems really weird. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. So strafe, I'm thinking about it now. The purpose for strafe is almost certainly for like laser builds, right? So that way they can constantly shoot at enemies. Wow, that guy got destroyed. You're next, buddy. You're next, buddy. Come over here. Come on. Oh, I'm in there. He's killed himself. Whoa, we got 2 new perks. How many new perks are there? This is so cool. This is so awesome. This is what we've been missing. Your biomass regeneration is reduced to 10%, but is no longer delayed by damage. Your biomass regeneration is reduced to 10%, but is no longer delayed by damage. So you have permanent regeneration. Allows you to detect walls and creatures beyond your vision range. This is for... what? Summoners? No. What is it for? I gotta be a lamone. I gotta take explosive resist. I don't love it, but I think it's the right play. You want me to be alive, right? Well, then don't be mad that I took explosive resist, because we gotta keep this puppy rolling. We gotta keep this run alive, and that's how we're doing it. Good old-fashioned explosion resist. It just works. Let's expand our build a little bit. I'm going to do... is that... it's not quite right. Something like this. It's kind of sick. It's kind of cool. I think I'm here for it. I'm going to reduce the rag. What's that? Try this out. Super slow turn radius. Okay, I'm gonna give myself even more of these. Okay. That's better. This thing's a little fucked up. Let me expand this. Okay. And we'll dump that part. Just expand the body. Oh god, it's looking real penile now. I mean, that's how you know it's an optimum build. That's just how it goes. Okay. It's a little floppy. I hate to say it, but it is a little floppy. How about now? It's better. Okay. We got more space. We just fucking send it. Go long boy. I think so. We might oh, that's too long. We've gone too long. Okay, let's do that. And then you get deleted, you get deleted, and just kind of do that. These don't need to be hard cells, do they? Those can just be basics. I guess I can make these hard cells. Okay. Not loving the protection here. Do that. I'm really trying to make myself explosive proof. That's the most important thing. Okay. We're moving real good, despite being very hard cell heavy. I think this is gonna do pretty well. Let's run it. It's moving really well too, which is nice. I just need to get up my kill power a little bit. And I think the best way I can do that is increasing my mass. So I think next up we're gonna widen ourselves. Okay, this is... What are you? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? Whoa. It's like a... It's a summon that follows... So it's got Angry Cell, and it's got, like, some sort of follower property as well. Oh my god, I'm dying. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. What is that? What is that? That's the thing that killed me earlier, I think. Wow, that's effective. I can't really tell what damage type it is. It must be some form of poison, I think. Okay, kill these guys. Yeah, this build definitely has some kill problems. Okay, so I somehow disabled the drone. Oh. Very weird. Very, very weird creature. I've definitely got my work cut out for me, going off all these new creatures. I haven't even finished the series. I'm only on part 3. I've still got to do the Dark Zone and the oh my god. Oh my goodness. The Dark Zone and the Jungle Biome are still up for doing. Okay, so that's huge. It's hugely good. We got light. It will allow us to go into the Dark Zone and claim a bunch of nice, juicy XP and see some things, you know, horrors of the deep and whatnot. I always felt like the Abyss should be at the top, not the bottom. Maybe that's just me. This design, the fucking penis build is too strong. It's too powerful, man. Okay, these guys, what do they do? they super cooled me. Somebody's shooting lasers at me. Fuck you. Just rip through them. That's awesome. We still have, like, a bit of a turn radius issue, but it's not that... Actually, no, it's not that bad. I just wasn't using WASD properly. Aiming with the mouse plus WASD really is the best strategy. I hear there's some gamers out there who don't even use Seekers. And, yeah, it's kind of sick. It's really cool that there's different playstyles for this game. I feel like I'd have a really hard time doing that. Ever since they made Seeker like a starting cell, I've kind of just accepted it as a part of every single one of my builds. Wow, you're so cool. What the frick is that? How are you so cool? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so, that guy's sick as fuck. I don't know what he's doing, man. Awesome. This guy's tail is light cells, but it also baits me into his poison a little bit. But I'm gonna try to bully him a little bit. Because I've got all this explosive resistance, I should have a pretty good time against him. That's what it's all about. Just hard countering the enemies. And then bullying the fuck out of... This guy killed me earlier, right? What do you do? These guys, like, generate a bunch of heat. Oh, they go inside you with phasing. Okay, that's nasty. Okay. So it uses spinning as a defensive technique. It's interesting. What a weird creature. I wonder how it burnt me to death earlier. It seems like it's freezing enemies rather than burning them. Oh! Oh no. It's 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna super try hard, last try, and then I'm going to bed so that way I can stream in the morning. And by in the morning, I mean when I wake up. Which will inevitably be like noon. Okay, let's throw some of these guys on. Oh wait, this video... No, this video doesn't have to render. What am I gonna do for a thumbnail? I'm naked. I don't want to put on clothes. I don't know. Maybe... Oh, I'll use like the message that I got sent. Oh my god, poison hurts so bad. I'm dead already. Fuck. I should have put on some health. This is why you always put on pants. Okay, we got spikes. I love the spikes. Spikes are good. I'm gonna win this. I win these. Here we go. Hearts. Speed. These are the things that a growing multicellular organism needs. A little bit of that action will heal me. Hello, this is my home. Why are you here? Okay. There's Angry Cell. That's always a boon. Anyone remember Boone from Fallout? What a guy. Doesn't he have you, like, shoot an innocent lady or something? It's crazy. I'm not much of a Fallout gamer, but I've watched a playthrough or two. Got speed, that's nice. I played through Fallout New Vegas as well, and, I kind of, like, RP'd as a courier. And once I got the chip to house, I'm like, okay, that's my job. And then I quit playing. Oh my god, you're so cool. Look at how fucking cool that guy is. Who died? I don't even know who died. Oh my god. I think, is it already dead? Is it like, oh my, okay. What a crazy creature. I can't wait to look at that one. This guy's super injured. I want to get in on that. Delicious, dude. Holy smoke. It's me next. It's me. I'm the one that's being eaten. Fuck. I should have known. I'm faster though, I win these. Except if that acid hits me. Okay. Die. Alright. We got heart cells. And all these lads. What if they shot at each other? It'd be pretty funny. Oh, Nelly. Oh boy, that is a little bit of lag. Dude, I want to make a build that lags the game. Looks like fun. That is just hitting a lot of guys. We got Eden. You're up next, Buckaroo. Okay, how are you alive? You got turned into Swiss cheese. Okay. Get me to the acid, please. You're alive still, huh? That's impressive. Okay, we're level 13. We have successfully farmed XP like as good as you possibly could, I think. Pretty much. Is that what's that? That's Seek Trigger. I don't know why, but that one always reminds me of Dark Souls 2. The Seek Lest. Good times. Classic times. Simpler times. What do we got over here? Speedometer. I feel like that one needs a buff. I like the idea of speedometer, but it doesn't really do what I want it to, which is make me scale speed infinitely until I crash into a wall inevitably and die in one hit. That's what I really want. Okay, I guess you're coming with me. I guess you're coming with me. I think this gives us a good amount of options. So we've got Venom. And we've got Spikes. And we've got everything we need to do some very, very illegal things to some very, very tiny creatures. Is exactly what I'm looking for. You will perish, and you will not like it. There we go. This super simple design will get you through the early game of Primordialis. Actually, that's pretty good. Just make your guy look like a Metroid, and then you win. Genuinely, it works. Boom. Hello. Hello. We'll be eaten from the inside out. There we go. Okay. We got options. This time, I promise I won't let myself die. Pinky promise. Mostly because I don't need my pinky. I can break it, I guess. Okay. Heart cells. We're gonna be hard AF. And then we're gonna have the summon on the front. I'm gonna have the summon be like this, because I like it more like that. Okay. I don't know. I find the summons end up looking a little bit more boring like this, but I also find them to be a lot more effective. So, it's kind of a bit of a trade-off. Okay. So, we do a little bit of this action. This is already looking familiar. That should carry as a conduction line, right? I think so. I believe that's the case. We need some hearts. And then we need some of these guys, and this is a really important part for stabilizing the creature. And I want to have like a poison line or something. I want it to get poisoned somehow. Maybe I replace those with poison. That makes sense. What if I do, like, spikes here, and then poison here? I bet that would work. I feel like more poison is more gooder, though. So I'm gonna have to play around with this and see how it runs. And I want this to be taller, so... It doesn't need to be a ball or anything like that, though. Just needs to be able to murder. I'm a little bit more simple that way. Okay. All connected. Let us make our body. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. Could have some seekers on this side. I guess these can be seekers here. Probably makes more sense. And the slip cells. Okay. And I'm just gonna say fuck it, hard cells, because I'm not super happy with my survivability as of late. I'll even put some spikes on my body. So the objective is to always be moving toward my throne. That's my objective. I'm gonna do my best to stick to that. And hopefully that'll work well. And my back will be defended with those. So I guess we've got that, and then we can fill in the rest with hearts. A little bit too much. Okay. This looks alarmingly similar to a build that we just did. It's different. It is different. We changed a bunch of things. Have to see how it plays. We've got extra defenses. We're super tanky. We're pretty slow. This thing's fast as fuck. It's not instantly killing enemies either. Okay. The poison didn't really pass the test there. What if I hit him with something like this? I think this is probably gonna poison me. I'm gonna have to see how this plays. If this poisons me, it's immediately not worth it anymore. So far it hasn't, though. Oh my god. So much self-damage. Pretty good self-defense, actually. Gotta wait for the regeneration. Which is surprisingly slow. Wow, that guy died. Okay, we're killing some stuff. Did you just kill a plant? That's illegal. Okay, that's pretty good. Huh. Yeah, I'm not feeling too bad about this just yet. Poison feels like a reasonable addition. And the back spikes are feeling really, really good too. Just having the extra defenses is going a long way toward improving this build. So, despite this being very similar to a previous build, it is doing some good work. Try and just shooting one of these guys out. Oh my god, when they fire into me, it sucks so hard. This guy's just plowing right through them like business as usual. Wow, there we go. Actually made it through. Okay. I think we're ready. We're gonna get the hell out of here. I mean, that's kind of what I've been making my way toward, but... Dude, I gotta try speedrunning this game again. I'm really excited to see what the speedrun's like. I'm a little concerned that it's going to be find a reroll for phase cells over and over and over again at the start of the run, but... You know... I'll probably, maybe we'll make a phaseless category. We gotta get the speedrun for this game going. I'm hoping that there's a handful of people that will enjoy the speedrun. I know I enjoy it. Good time. Moving around. Going fast. I imagine it's a lot harder now. Yeah, so I guess we could consider like different categories. Like you could have an all bosses category where you have to kill all the bosses. And that would make things a little bit spicier. That might be a good solution for doing that sort of thing. Also, you never know. Maybe there's some hidden bosses around. We'll have to find out. Oh my. Okay. You could quit running into me. That would be awesome. Okay. So we got Rebirth. If your main body dies, transfer. Or we can get Strafing. We're going to take Rebirth for now. That just makes sense. Especially with our current build. Elastic. I want my poison to be super stretchy, because I think that would be funny. I don't think it's necessarily good. But I think it is funny. Okay. There we go. So hopefully it stretches even more now. I'd love to do an elastic build where I fire off a bunch of summons that I have. Bunch of creatures that I have control over. And then, like, they elastic out and go after enemies and stuff. It's hard to get that working, though. I'll have to play around with some builds. Hey, that's the guy that killed us last time. Now he's dead. It's also a very dangerous enemy that is now dead. Build is definitely doing work. Good stuff. Very nice. We do be murdering. We got Breakaway, or Chain Link. That was the one that I'm particularly interested in. Cost goes from 1 down to 0.5. Like, because I have 2 of these are cheaper now? Is that how that works? This costs 1100. And now it costs 1103. So no genome size increase, and it makes it so the thing is cheaper. Oh my god. That's a huge change. How'd you get 2 summons? I don't think I only has 1. Do you see what I see? It's beautiful. Alright, do we want to do a full Radiant pivot? I might full pivot to Radiant because it's cool as fuck. We'll see. I dream of a perfect Radiant build. It's quite a few moving parts, but you can get it working. It's really good. Wow, this thing spins like crazy. He's so good. Ah, get off me. Stop it. Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop. Okay, we're fine. It's a little spooky. We're gonna get off the 2nd level. I'm just gonna rush it. And then we'll see what happens. I will kill things on my way, and that's pretty much it. That thing is so cool. You can't tell me that isn't like the coolest new creature. Although there is a good chance the coolest new creature is a creature I don't even know yet. But that could very well be the coolest new creature, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh my god, I'm dead to my own guy. Holy shit. Stop it. I'm okay. I'm somehow okay. It is a miracle that I am okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. We are alright. Somehow. I think this spinny heater guy kind of messed me up real bad. Oh no. Everybody stop bothering me. I just want to live my life. Oh my god. Okay, we're going for a little ride, I guess. And I'm dead. And I'm alive. Oh, there's so many lasers. There's so many lasers. There's so many lasers. Stop lasering me. What the fuck? I'm gonna die again. This game's actually hard. Stop this. Stop this madness. I don't have any control over my own actions. Oh, it's over. Heal faster! No! Okay, take out the angry cells, that way I can move. Take off these things so I can move. Let me go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Alright, Primordialis is the hardest it's ever been. You heard it here first, folks. I clearly have lots of learning to do. It's far too late for me to continue. I will see you all later today. Please enjoy this video, and thank you for watching. I apologize for my failures, and I apologize that this is not an edited video, but this just, you know, I got the key late. I had to send something out there. I appreciate you all. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. There's like I think 15% of you are subscribed right now. You don't have to, but it would be cool if you did. And big shout out to all of the people who are supporting me in any way, whether you're watching or donating directly via the member system. Thank you. Bye.